Yo, what is up guys, Anthony here back with another Destiny Child video, and in today's Destiny Child video everyone, we're going to be summoning for the new 5-star water type defender unit, Ice Blade Ymir. As you can see, he is featured on the right hand side of your video screen in his After Awakening costume, and he is the character we will be going after for. Now of course we do have Ice Blade Ymir in the archive. Actually, let's check him out in the mission pass here, as we can see him in his Before Awakening costume. Now of course we do have him featured up on the screen. Of course you can see the water type defender units, 5-star as well. As we do have here his skill set, let's check this out before we dive into his drive skill animation. As for the auto attack, we do have water attack, deal 93 auto attack damage to the target. As for the tap skill here, Cold Crevice, deal 326 damage, grant invincible, ignores all attacks and debuff effects to self for 3 seconds. As for the slide skill here, Storm Blind, deal 633 damage to 2 random enemies, grants taunt 90% chance to activate, and reflect returns 30% of damage taken to self for 12 seconds. And we do have the drive skill here, 1591 damage to 3 enemies, grants reflect, returns 45% of damage taken, and slide skill damage defense plus 45% to 3 allies, priority lowest HP for 20 seconds long. Now honestly, a very decent skill set for Ymir, but unfortunately he was nerfed when you do compare him to his Japanese version, so it's kind of sad to see him nerfed so heavily on his port over to the global version. But of course we'll have to do with what we did receive, and he still does seem to be a decent defender unit, but just not as strong as he is on the Japanese version. But there he is. Let's check out his live 2D animation and of course his default voice line. And there he is. And once more before we head into the summons, let's check out the drive skill preview. Honestly, a very decent looking drive skill there. As you can see, all of the ice pops up from his drive skill attack, so a decent one there. Make sure to let me know what you do think of his drive skill animation in the comment section below, and of course his skill set overall. Alright everyone, so of course here we are in the summons tab, and there we do have the Ice Blade Ymir guaranteed upon summoning featured up on the screen right now, with 15 out of 15 available. As you can see, we did summon for the cute heroes here on the channel already, so if you haven't checked out those summons, I'll be sure to have it linked in the description box below, and of course have a card up here on the right hand side of your video screen. So do check out those summons if you would like to, and of course let's dive into the Ice Blade Ymir multi-pools. Of course we do have 68,000 crystals left over. Now hopefully we can manage to pull Ymir early on, so let's start it out here. We do have a 3-star unit to start off the multi-summon. Of course we do have Happy Euros, the 3-star version of Euros. Now we did just pull the 5-star version of her, and honestly I was very lucky with those summons, as we did manage to pull her within the first multi-pool. So very happy to have pulled cute Euros early on, and hoping for the same from Ymir. We do have the first 4 to 5-star units of the multi-summon being here, the 4-star Fantasy Daphne, the fire type 4-star units. Next up here we do have the Seasoned Goga, the 3-star water type unit. Next up here we do have another 4 to 5-star units here, being the 4-star Dawn Guillotine. Next up here in the 9th slot we do have a 3-star unit, and it doesn't look like we are going to pull the Ymir within the first multi-pull. Honestly, if we do get very lucky here, I will be super surprised, and as you can see we do not pull him within the first multi-summon. So next up here we do have the second one. Honestly, just hoping for Ymir within the 5 pulls. If we do get up to the 5 pulls, of course we do obtain his spa skin from the premium limited time missions we do have here featured on the game right now. So of course if you do reach the 5 multi-pulls on his guaranteed upon summoning, you will be granted his spa skin. 10 pulls you will be granted another spa skin of his and some crystals, and the 15 pulls will grant you a copy of Ymir. Now, as you can see in the second multi-summon, we did manage to pull Ice Blade Ymir, so unfortunately, we will not be going for the spa skin after a 5th multi-pull. As you can see, we do have him here, the Ice Blade Ymir, the water type defender unit, a very nice looking creepy unit. Honestly, I do like him way more than the cute heroes, I would say, as he does have a very creepy theme to his character. As for the bio here, we do have a level-headed child who wishes for nothing, so a pretty bland bio there for Ymir, and honestly very expected. As you can see, his sort of look does give off this type of bio, as of course he doesn't seem happy or anything at all, but you will have to look deeper into his story if you would like to see why. As for the 6th multi-pull here, we do have a decent shot for an additional copy of Ymir. Honestly, I'm very happy to pull him within 2 multis, as we can save a ton of crystals for the next event, as of course it will be the Laufey Ragna break. So I will like to have some crystals for the Verupa units, so we can save a ton for her as well. As for the final slot here, we don't manage to pull the 2nd copy of Ymir, but we do have an additional Fenrir here, the 4-star fire type unit. Now honestly, very amazing pulls overall throughout the cute heroes and Ice Blade Ymir summons, as we did manage to pull cute heroes within the first multi-pull, and as you all had seen already, the Ice Blade Ymir within 2 of them. Alright everyone, before we do end this video off, let's do check out Ymir here, featured up on the home screen right now, and let's check out his live 2D animation once more before we do end off this video. So that'll be it for today's Destiny Child video everyone, and of course our summons for the new 5-star water type defender, Ice Blade Ymir. Now of course, make sure to let me know in the comment section below how your summons did go for Ice Blade Ymir, and of course cute heroes if you did decide to summon for her as well. But before you go everyone, if you did enjoy today's Destiny Child video, of course make sure to leave a like on this video, and of course if you haven't yet done so already, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you are enjoying the Destiny Child content, and of course would like to stay tuned for more of the Blind for Love narrative dungeon events here on the channel. Now with all of that being said, I'll see you all in the next Destiny Child video. As always, thank you all so much for watching.